Only catching air with that hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And now going for the finish. They've got the momentum. And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. He misses with that straight left. Good counter punch. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. And down goes Valkyrie. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Anthony.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out. There's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? That big hook doesn't land. They exchange punches. He misses with that straight left. One of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The stamina is off the charts. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. He misses with that straight left. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This may do it. You've heard the old phrase, comes round 7. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
So much for defensive abilities. And the myth has been knocked down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are ready.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Gotta waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then gotta paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just gotta make the most of it. Because if you...
Where did that come from? Down she goes. Now that is a massive knockdown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are good.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
His stamina is off the charts. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still... And they're back at it again here in round 8. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Nice counterpunch right up the middle. Nope, that hook won't score. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Are we about to see him? And the myth goes down to the canvas. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Nice counterpunch right up the middle. Misses with the straight left. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's the bell to start round 9. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And at some point, point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And the myth has been knocked down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
First up, we have the Myth from the United States of America. They are the WBC title holder. In their last fight, they got knocked out. So they stare into each. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Misses with the straight left. Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good defense there to stop that hook. Misses with the straight left. careful for that receipt. Defense failed them. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
This has been it. Hold that thought. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Just missed with that hook. Nope, that jab not going to score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to...
Here we go for round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back in the ring again to try and challenge for multiple world titles. Will their legendary status be cemented in history? Jab doesn't score. Missed him with that uppercut. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Misses with the straight left. Hook just can't find the target. That counter shot lands. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every...
On to the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well done with that counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That jab won't score. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Here we go to the fourth round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. This could be the end. How is this fight? And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
7, 8.
Always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. On to the fifth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Counter punch. And he fails to score with that left hook. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. And Valkyrie just got dropped. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
1, 2, 3, 4. Visitor, are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Nice counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up.
Let's start the 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, and now going for the finish. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And he misses with that straight left. Oh my, that's a game changer. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab misses. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight. There's the bell to start round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous.
Oh my goodness, Joe! And down goes Valkyrie. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 7 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and the new Undisputed Champion, the Miz.